We first met Serhiy Margunov on a Sunday afternoon in a trendy techwear shop in the city center of Kyiv, where he was DJing with a couple of friends. At first sight, it is difficult to believe that he has spent a lot of time in Donbas, bringing help to soldiers and civilians. He also takes photographs in war zones. When we met him for the second time, he was with his friend, an officer with a group of civil-military cooperation within the armed forces of Ukraine.
Serhiy is one of the most honest and toughest soldiers. He photographed the referendum in the Luhansk region. He went to Crimea as the events unfolded there. From the very beginning of the armed aggression, he has been going to the war zone and photographing not only us, the military, but also the local population.
After covering the Euromaidan protests in 2014, Serhiy decided to join a group of volunteers in Donbas. This was during the first winter of the war. At this point, he started to make photos and videos of what he saw. He began documenting the war and making portraits of civilians affected by it.
I realized that pictures can help people. And I started to travel more and more and more just with this aim.
Serhiy was born and raised in Kyiv. He traveled to the eastern parts of the country to help understand other people, and this in turn helped him overcome perceptions.
The war zone, it's a kind of slice of Ukrainian society, you know, kind of, it's really great plate for research of your country, about the problems of different regions, about mentality of different regions, about their history. In Kyiv, before war, we had really strong stereotype that everybody in Donbas speaks Russian. I discovered a lot of villages, Ukrainian villages, and it was really a surprise for me.
Serhiy's volunteer work helps him create unique and genuine pieces of photography. He was even nominated for a Joop Sword masterclass by the World Press Photo. Recently, he started to work on a new series of photos called Interregnum.
Each time when I traveled the war zone, there was a kind of invisible line with no signs like destroyed buildings or militaries, but you just feel it. It's something in the atmosphere, but it's something what you can feel, but it's very difficult to explain.
With his pictures, his films and documentaries, Serhiy not only witnesses what's currently happening in Ukraine, but he is also playing a role in the narrative about his country for the future.
I decided to travel the war zone, not just because to tell the stories. I just want to collect the archive, and that's why I'm shooting film, because nobody knows what's going to happen in this digital world.